A very good morning. Today is Wednesday, October the 6th, 2021. It is science time. Today we will review the previous units.
Hello, good morning. How are you today? A new day has come. It is Wednesday, October the 6th, 2021. This morning we will start with a science class, and what we will do, we will review the previous units. Okay, so we're gonna need our science workbook later. But before we start, as always, or not always, but usual, some vocabulary first. Okay, these vocabulary words you probably know because we had them before in Unit 1 and 2 of our science classes. But let's go through them again. Number 1, herbivores. 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 Remember herbivores? Let's look at the other ones too, and then we talk about what they mean. Number 2, same as this one, but carnivores. 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 And then number 3, omnivores. Omnivores. So herbivores, carnivores, omnivores. Do you remember what that means? Herbivores are animals that only eat plants, right? So herbivores are animals that only eat plants. Then we have carnivores. Carnivores are animals that only eat other animals, so only eat meat. If you would give them meat from the Tesco, they will eat that too, but if you don't, they have to hunt, so they will eat other animals. So those are carnivores, they eat other animals' meat. And then omnivores. People are omnivores. Not all people, but most people are omnivores. Some people are herbivores, they only eat plants as well. But for me, I am an omnivore. That means you eat plants and animals. Okay, so remember these three things. Herbivores only eat plants. Carnivores only eat meat or only eat other animals. And omnivores, they eat both plants and animals or meat. Okay, so remember this, and let's look at 3 more. Okay, 3 more from the previous units. Remember, when it comes to nutrition or to food, there are a couple of food groups that contain protein, protein, or carbohydrates, carbohydrates, or vitamins, vitamins, or vitamins. In England they will say vitamins, and in America they will say vitamins. So, protein, carbohydrates, vitamins or vitamins. Where do we get our protein from? Protein we get from fish, meat that is full of protein. So fish and meat are the main sources of protein. Then carbohydrates, by the way, we need protein to get strong. It's for our muscles, and it's important you get enough protein. If you don't want to eat meat, there are certain kind of nuts and also vegetables that also contain protein. Then we have the carbohydrates. Carbohydrates we can find in rice, bread, pasta, stuff like that. So bread, rice, pasta contain carbohydrates. Why do we need carbohydrates? Well, especially for children, they need carbohydrates to get energy. Because carbohydrates in your body will be converted, chemical reaction, remember, transformation of energy. So the carbohydrates in your body will be converted to glucose, and glucose gives you energy. So you can, for example, study very well because your brain gets a lot of energy. So these two, especially children, need carbohydrates. For me, I eat very little carbohydrates, but I eat a lot of protein and a lot of vitamins. Then number 6, vitamins. Vitamins we can find in vegetables, but mostly also in fruit. Oranges, lemons, mango, they are full of vitamins. So it's important that you get all these 3 food groups every day. So try to eat some protein, so some meat or fish, some carbohydrates, so some rice or bread or pasta or potatoes, and some vitamins. Eat vegetables or fruit for your vitamins. Okay, so that's just a little reminder of the first unit of our science book. Let's have a look at what we're going to do today. Okay, today we will use our science workbook, and we go to page number 50, and you see there, it says there, term test 1. Now it's not going to be a test, we will do it together, but it's just a reminder of some things that you need later for your exam. You will also notice that we didn't use the science workbook that much. Well, why is that? Because when we teach online, it is very difficult to teach everything that we can do when we are in school. So for me, I chose to let off the science workbook a little bit, and I hope then the next term we can catch up with that a little bit. Okay? So go to page number 50 of your science workbook, and let's have a look what we see there. Okay, on page number 50, exercise A. We see there, group the animals below into the given categories. A rat, an owl, a giraffe, a tiger, a chicken, a butterfly, and a panda bear, or panda. Now, we need to make them, or put them in the herbivores, carnivores, or omnivores. Sorry, I'm pointing my back at you. Okay, we have 3 categories: herbivores, carnivores, omnivores. Now let's have a look. How about a rat? What is a rat? Does a rat only eat plants? Does a rat only eat meat? Or does a rat eat both? What do you think? Right, a rat eats just about anything, right? So a rat we put under omnivores, so you can do the same. How about an owl? Right, an owl eats mice, yes, mice and other small rodents, like maybe a rat. So an owl is actually a carnivore. Owls don't eat plants, they only eat other animals. So an owl is a carnivore. How about the next one? A giraffe. What would a giraffe eat? Right, a giraffe only eats plants. A giraffe only eats plants, so a giraffe is a herbivore. Giraffe, herbivore. That's why giraffe have such a long neck, so they can reach the top of the tree to eat the leaves. Okay, so a giraffe doesn't eat meat. So we have now one in each category. We have a herbivore, the giraffe. We have a carnivore, the owl. And we have an omnivore, a rat. Let's look at the rest. How about a tiger? You think a tiger would eat a salad? No, a tiger eats only other animals. So a tiger is also a carnivore. Tiger doesn't like to eat salad. Then the next one, chicken. How about a chicken? What does a chicken eat? Does a chicken eat meat? Or does a chicken eat plants? I think actually a chicken could eat more than one thing, nah? Chickens are also omnivores, because if you would feed a chicken some meat, he will eat it. So, omnivore, chicken. Chicken eats whatever he can eat, kind of the same as the rat. Then we have the butterfly. You think the butterfly will eat other animals? Nah, I don't think so. A butterfly only eats or drinks the nectar from flowers, right? So a butterfly is a herbivore. Herbivore. Butterfly is a herbivore. So, then we have one left, that is the panda. What does a panda eat? Right, a panda likes to eat bamboo and maybe some other plant materials, but a panda bear does not eat meat, so the panda is also a herbivore. Okay, so you can fill that in. The herbivores, the giraffe, the butterfly and the panda. Carnivores, owl and a tiger. Omnivores, rat and chicken. Okay, now let's look at exercise B. Okay, we're still on page 50. Now exercise B. At the bottom of the page. This one right here. So it says there, look at the situations given. State our needs to stay alive. So here are 3 pictures of things that we need to stay alive. So look at the first picture, the boy and the girl. They stand there. What is that thing that they need, that we all need to stay alive? Right, air. So all you do in the box, you write air. Because that's one of the things we need to stay alive. Then you look at the second picture, the boy is drinking. What is he drinking? Green tea? No, it's not green tea. Oh, water. Okay, so the boy is drinking water. We need water to stay alive as well. And then in the third box, look at him. He's got chicken and rice and eggs and I don't know what that is, but right, food. So those are the 3 things that we need to stay alive. So in the first box you write air, in the second water, and in the third food. Okay, very good. Go to page 51, exercise C. Okay, let's go to page 51. Page 51. We see there 9 different foods. Let's look at the foods first. We have milk, bread, rice, a watermelon, fish, cabbage, egg, noodles and tomato. Now, there are 3 groups here. The first one says food that gives us energy, food that helps our body to repair itself, and food that helps us to stay healthy. So I shorten them: energy, repair and healthy. Now let's put the foods in the right place. Let's start with milk. What does milk give us? Which one is it? Is it energy, repair or healthy? Right, milk has a lot of protein, so it should be in the repair section. Okay, as you see, by the way, in your book all these words are with a big letter. I don't know why. They should not be with a big letter. When a word is written alone, it's always with a small letter, right? So don't be confused by that. Just write them with a small letter. Okay, so milk. repair. Then look at the next one, bread. In the vocabulary I told you already, in bread there's a lot of carbohydrates. And carbohydrates give us health or energy. Right, energy. So we write bread under energy. Next one, rice. You eat it every day, I think. I don't eat rice that much. I eat more bread. Rice gives us energy, right? So rice goes also here together with the bread. Energy, because rice has a lot of carbohydrates. Okay, continue to the watermelon. Watermelon. Watermelon is a fruit, right? And fruit has vitamins, and vitamins are important for us to stay healthy. So the watermelon goes under healthy. Okay, next one, fish. What is in fish? I told you already during the vocabulary, there's a lot of proteins in fish. So we need proteins to be strong so we can repair our body. So fish goes under repair. Fish. Next one, cabbage. Cabbage is a vegetable, and vegetables contain vitamins. So vegetable goes under healthy. Cabbage. Okay, then the next one, egg. Egg. What is in egg? Egg has a lot of proteins and a little bit of carbohydrates, but mostly proteins, so egg goes under repair. Egg. Then we have two more. Noodles. Remember I said in bread and rice and pasta there's a lot of carbohydrates, and noodles is kind of like a pasta, right? So noodles goes under energy. Noodles. And the last one, tomato. Okay, some people say tomato is a vegetable, other people say tomato is a fruit, but it doesn't matter, it goes under healthy. Tomato. So one more time, under energy you should have bread, rice and noodles. Under repair you should have milk, fish and egg. And under healthy you should have watermelon, cabbage and tomato. Okay, that's all for now. Tomorrow we will continue the science review. For now I will hope to see you at 1 p.m. for our Zoom class. We'll have our grammar class. So I hope to see you there. If not, see you tomorrow.